Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, Hut, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut. Hope you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So it is done. The Mets offseason is apparently, reportedly done. Earlier today, there's a report going around, I guess from The Athletic, that the Mets signed another reliever, Jake Diekman. He pitched for the Rays. He pitched for the White Sox last year. He did not pitch well with the White Sox. And then, of course, he went to the Rays, and they gave him the magic touch. And he pitched really well. I'll go through a little bit of mesmerized. They have it. The veteran struggled mightily with the White Sox to start the 23 season, posting a 7.94 ERA over 11 and a third innings. Following his rough start, Diekman was let go by the White Sox and latched on with the Tampa Bay Rays, where he might have saved his career. In Tampa, Diekman posted a 2.18 ERA over 45 and a third innings pitched, struck out 26.8% of the batters he faced, and allowed only 2 home runs. Walks were still an issue, though, at 13.5% with the Rays. His walk rate is extremely high. This is over the course of his career. Let's go through his numbers before. He's got 5 walks per 9 innings, so it's extreme. And the hut means extremely high. It's very high. Which means he's all over the place. Now, I don't know the money. This has been reported. From what I understand, it's not a done deal yet. He is a guy that is the second lefty in this Mets bullpen. I was thinking about this bullpen. The biggest addition that this bullpen is going to be getting is Edwin Diaz in the 9th inning. Because then this basically shuts the game down. The Mets have to get a lead by the 8th inning now. And then it forces the other team to panic a little bit late in the game, knowing that Diaz is waiting there in the 9th inning. So Diaz, more than anything, is the biggest addition coming into the season. That right off the bat, I was wondering this the other day. If the Mets had him in the 9th inning, in those games against the Braves, would the Mets have not gotten swept so badly in those games? Because as you know, the Mets bullpen blew a lot of those games late in that June swoon the Mets had last year. If Diaz had been there, they might not have been left for dead. And it was that June that killed the entire season. If the Mets had Edwin Diaz the entire year, they probably would have been much, much better off. There's a big difference between 75 wins and, say, 83 or 84 wins. Obviously, with the Diamondbacks having gone to the World Series last year. So that swing could have made a big difference with the Mets. But Edwin Diaz coming back is a huge point to talk about. And they got Brooks Riley as the main lefty. I'm not too pleased that Drew Smith is back. I was hoping they would have DFA'd him after the season, but they didn't do that. David Stearns, Mets president of baseball operations, didn't do that. He signed Jorge Lopez. Let's have a lot of guys that are sort of one-year reclamations, and Jorge Lopez is one of them. Adam Ottavino comes back on a one-year deal. He took less money. What a dope. He took less money. How stupid is that? He should have kept the option. And here's the thing about a bullpen. It's not set in stone. We all know that there's going to be injuries. Guys aren't going to pitch well. They're going to they're going to get themselves sent back down to the minors. They have options. They may get DFA'd. They may get released. You don't concern yourself with that. The main thing is that Edwin Diaz is healthy and raring to go. And then you can sort of fill in the gaps. I would mention this again. And they put out a list today, and MLB put a list out of the best closers in the game. Edwin Diaz was number 2, and he hadn't pitched in a year. Number 1 was Devin Williams. Well, who's he pitched for Devin Williams? Well, it's funny you should ask. Pitches for the Brewers. And who developed him? David Robertson. I'm all right. Dave Stearns. And, of course, the Brewers have had one of the best bullpens in baseball with David Stearns being there, having developed Devin Williams and, of course, Josh Hader. So he knows how to develop pitching, and he knows how to develop bullpens. And that is, the Met pitching is going to be the key. It's always the key to the Mets, is their pitching. If they get their pitching, they're going to win. Now, last year, if they got any kind of competent pitching last year, and if they hadn't had that terrible June, they would have been right there in August and in September. But because they didn't get that, This season went down the toilet in June, and the Mets cannot afford to have that happen again. Well, you let me know what you think about this video. Again, the Mets reportedly have signed Jake Diekman. I was thinking about this the last couple of months. I was hoping they get this guy. But all kidding aside, the Mets need another lefty. He will help. Hopefully he can keep the walk rate down. I don't know about that. And thank you for watching this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.